Mm. Microphone. Nunchucks. Is it filming? Is it filming? It's fine. These are the microphone nunchucks. I love how I don't actually say anything in the microphone. Oh, Lord. Smoke one. You know, bluntly, check out my Instagram for Inno Spins. Check out Inno Spins. Hold on. Should be a quick count here. 20, 30. I have almost 40 YouTube channels. Find them. They're there. It's a game. It's like a jump around. Some of them interact with each other. It's like this whole thing. Some of them are complete non sequiturs that are there to throw you off. Just remember that. I always sit here for like 10 minutes wanting to put filters on. Like, look at all the filters. That's a cool filter. Slumber, Crema, Blu-ray, Aiden, Perpetua, Amaro, Mayfair, Rise, Hudson, Valencia, X Pro 2, Sierra, Willow, Lo-Fi, Inkwell. I like Lo-Fi, but I got sunburn yesterday, so I feel like all the filters make my face look hella red. I just like the normal. The original face. My face. The color of it. The normal. Not like colored. Okay, listen. I'm not a racist. I'm not even white. I look white, don't I? I'm not. I find it offensive when people call me white boy. I've stated this before, but it's offensive to be called white boy if you're not. Because it's not all white. It's not all white to be a racist. And not all racists are right. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. It's kind of funny when people call me white. Because I'm usually like an argument at like a store. Because like, the last 3 times it happened. First time it happened, I was at, I'm just gonna complain, is that okay? I'm just gonna complain. Because I'm not white, it doesn't matter. I'm a little bit white. But I'm not all white. Okay, I'm not all white. It's not all white. It's like Spanish Indian. Kind of orange. I'm not a racist, but I'm also colorblind. I have problems with like grays and blues. Certain blues, pastels. I'm not great with those. It's kind of a gray area. And it's partially that's a joke and partially it's true. Truth and comedy. What was I saying? No. It's not like Memento. That's not what I was saying. Yeah, he never says that. Okay, if the guy in Memento is to be like, what was I saying? Oh no. Okay, it's just like Memento. You know that movie where the guy forgets everything? Then you'd be like, oh, this is crazy. But I'm just gonna be like, it's not like Memento. It's more like, what's that one video where I was like sitting here? Oh, I was seeing these. No, I was sharing. What am I doing? Oh, is that what it is? See? The share button's blue, so it like throws me off. I'm just like, I'm like, what was I doing? And then I see it and it's like nothing. It's like, it's kind of that easy. I'm sorry, I don't mean to do it. What was I saying? What was I saying? Something on my face, my sunburn? Oh. White boy. Okay, so once I was on the bus, the first time I was at Walgreens, and the ice cream, the freezer with all the ice cream in it broke. It was broken, so they didn't have any ice cream or any frozen food. Excuse me. And there was this old lady in there. There was this old lady. Oh, you wonder what I'm looking at? Huh? I'm not looking at me. I'm looking at the alphabet. Sorry. If you don't watch my other channels, I seek guidance from the alphabet. It's silly, I know. But there's a keyboard in front of me. The Library of Babel. There's one right in front of me here. And there's one right behind me here. There's actually not one right in front of me. There was gonna be. I don't want to be a liar. Ice cream. Okay. I'm not on the bus. Walgreens, ice cream. Frozen food aisles down. That way. I don't know where Walgreens is. But the frozen food cabinets were all busted. They didn't have ice cream. They didn't have any frozen food that I know of. And there was this old lady with like a baby in a stroller. Not like a baby, it was like a toddler. And this is like 8 in the morning. I'm just trying to remember if you remember anything I don't remember, or if I'm telling the truth. Oh, damn it, what was I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse. I don't want to curse anymore. I don't want to upset anybody. Yeah, I don't know though. We'll find that out. What was I saying? Okay, hold on. Walgreens, ice cream lady, old lady with a baby, and she's yelling at this, like this young, like a teenage girl, working the desk, front desk, or the, what you call it, counter. And, she's like yelling, like, just belligerently yelling at this young girl. And, she's just like a teenage kid working at Walgreens. And, what? Does that bother you? Does that bother you? My head's chopped off in the mirror? I don't care. Oh, it's this one. Sorry. I don't think it is that one. No, that'll work. There we go. Okay. Belligerent woman with a stroller yelling at this girl, like, why don't you have any ice cream? And she's like, oh, I'm really sorry, ma'am, our ice cream thing is messed up. It's broken. It's been broken for a couple days now, and we've had it fixed twice, and it keeps breaking down, so they just told us not to stock ice cream. Just waste too much money. And woman's not having it. So I was just like, oh, she goes, I don't know anywhere else to get ice cream at 8 in the morning, which is like, I'm right there with you. Like, what are you supposed to do? You're an adult. You want ice cream. It's 8 in the morning. What do? A smart adult would go to the freezer because they thought ahead. This old lady wanted to be mean to this girl who wasn't her fault. And so I was like, oh, excuse me, ma'am. There's actually a McDonald's like half a block over on the other side of the laundromat. You know, you can't see it from the Walgreens. I just didn't know if she didn't know or whatever. I was trying to get her attention off this girl. And the woman just turned on me and was like, I worked at McDonald's for however long before I got fired. I don't eat nothing from there. And I was like, oh, good Lord. I was like, listen, I was just trying to, I don't know anywhere else that has ice cream right now. Or I said, you know, whatever. The grocery stores are kind of far. It's just the one Walgreens and then like a McDonald's. And there's a Dairy Queen. I was like, there's a Dairy Queen actually across the street from McDonald's. And she's not having it. She started cussing at me. She's like, F you. F that. Effing white boy. And then she's like up in my face with this like little kid. And I was just like, and there's like all these people in line now. And the girl's like kind of watching me. And I was like, listen, I was just trying to help you out because the ice cream thing's broke. And you're yelling at her and it's not her fault. So it's not fair of you to yell at her. And then she said something, F you, white boy, this or that. And then I got really upset and I started yelling at her. I was like, F you, you old B. Effing this. It's your stupid effing ice cream somewhere else. Why don't you and this effing kid go walk into the street? And then I kind of was just like, I regret this. I feel bad. I did it. I know it. I regret it. No, I'm going to stand by it. But I was like, pfft. I didn't really spit on the kid or her. I was just kind of like, you know, pfft, whatever. I was mad. I was super mad. I was like, why don't you and this effing kid go walk in the street? And then I kind of spit on the ground, which I'd never do. It was weird. That's not something I do. I think it's rude to spit in public. I think if you're going to spit on someone, you just get knocked upside the head with a brick or something. Because that is not something I do. I was just like I don't know why I did that. Because I didn't go to spit, and I was just so mad I could spit, I guess. That's a thing. I'm from the South. It's a thing. I didn't realize it's a thing. Dag nabbit. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, and then she was like, oh, I live just right across the street, and I have people that come over here and mess you up. I was like, go get him. Go get him, yo, B. I'm going to wait right here in the effing parking lot. I said, I hope you bring your son or your grandson or whoever the F you want. I was so mad. I was just like, and then I just like sat there for a minute. I was like, I'm going to fight this old lady. She's not coming back with nobody. They never do. They never do. Nobody ever, when they're like, I'll come back. They never do. It happened to me at Dairy Queen. I worked at a Dairy Queen in Missouri. And I got one of the kids that worked there, his dad was like, it was this whole thing, and his dad wanted to beat me up for some reason, and I was like 17, or nah, I had to be like 18, 19-year-old kid. And the dad was like, he's like, I'll whoop your, can I say that? It's not cursing, I'm quoting someone. It's a quote, and it's not that bad. It's like a boar or a donkey. Not a boar. A burro. Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm a bore, aren't I? What was I talking about? White boy. Second time I got called white boy. I was on the bus, and I'm sitting there, and there's kind of like this crazy, like, woman in the back. I don't be like older woman. It was just like this crazy woman in the back, and she's like, she's like, yeah. I'm like, what's the difference? I don't know. The difference between her and I is that I can control it, where she's like Tourette'd out or like can't handle her dope. I'm like, did you hear that? And then I'll look at it. I'll look at that, or I'll be like, did you hear that? Did you hear what that said? That voice in my head just said? And I'll pull my phone out, and I'll just like I'll go to the keyboard, and I'll be like, we're trying to tell you whatever you have is nothing like what she had. You understand, she was on board. No, I understand. Yeah, I get that. I can tell. Doesn't matter. Alphabet. Sorry. I just read keyboard. I just first keyboard I got. I don't know. Oh, as I say, I never searched out what the police station thing's about. I don't know what that is. I don't care about the news. Yeah, and she's like, she had a squirt. Great minds think alike. Oh, God, I know. Why didn't you tell me that? I thought about it, too. I was like, should I say that? And I was like, I don't want to seem like a psycho person who sits here and talks to himself. Do you? He doesn't either. And she's like, she slings squirt on me, and I'm just like, and I look, I was like, hey, come on. That's all I did. I was just like, hey, come on. she like straight turned on me and was like, MF right, this and that, mess with me on the bus stop. Ugh. And then she like threw her soda can on the ground and sprayed me, and I was like, and I looked at my girlfriend at the time, and I was like, I need you to stop me from choking this lady out. That's not really what I was, but it was just like, seriously, I was just so mad. And yeah, she kind of was just acting stupid. I just sat there. My girlfriend at the time got up and moved. I had her move over.